I have the LENOVO P2 for around 4 months now, and I've used it as my daily driver for quite some time. I have personally reviewed the device and also saw many other reviews. And one point that is covered in common as the drawback of P2 is its camera. How bad is the P2's camera? I'll talk about the same in this video. If you love tech videos and don't mind honest reviews, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon for when there are any exclusives that you don't want to miss. Hey guys, I'm Abhi and you're watching TechXplicit. Let's get started. The P2 is an awesome device, and to a large extent, it is the perfect daily driver for an average user. There are a few little aspects of the device which makes people think twice before going for it, and its camera is one of those. P2 has 13 megapixel sensor, which clicks some good shots in well-lit areas. Here are some of the shots that have been clicked in good lighting conditions. In this photo, we can see that the dynamic range is really good, and even when zoomed, all the details are retained, which is pretty decent. In this image, all the details of the leaves are captured really good, and like the previous image itself, even when it is zoomed, there is very minimal loss of detail and the camera does a good job. Now moving on to the next image, we can see that again the dynamic range is really good since it is shot in good lighting areas, the sky is blue, the highlights are not blown out, and even when it is zoomed, the details are adequate. Now this image is shot in normal room light conditions, and if you see the image as it is absolutely perfect. But when the image is zoomed in, we can see that there is a little noise in the darker areas, and that was what I'm talking about. In a little low light conditions, a little amount of noise is evident in the images that are clicked with the LENOVO P2. Moving on to the next image, this is again shot outdoors when it is raining, and even when it is zoomed in, we can see that the details in the tree are pretty decent, nothing to complain about. Similarly in videos, the details that are captured is really good, like most of the devices in the same segment. But however, P2 struggles with stabilization of the images, and that is really evident in this video footage. Some of the other mobiles in the same segment have better image stabilization while shooting video, and Lenovo could have done a little better job in software stabilization. But like I said, video is pretty decent in well-lit areas. Now moving on to low-light images. Even indoors images like these, if they are clicked in well-lit rooms, the photos captured are decent and the noise levels are minimal, which makes the images pretty good. When the same image is captured again with normal lighting conditions, like a room with a CFL bulb, we can see that the noise levels start to increase. And even when this image is zoomed in, we can see that there is a lot of noise, unlike the earlier image, which was shot in a better lighting condition. Again with the same image, if this image is clicked in even poor lighting conditions, we can see that the areas where the light is directly falling is pretty decent, and other areas are either invisible or have a lot of noise. And for the most part, some of these kind of images cannot be used. And also, just so that we know, if we compare the same image with a photo that is shot in a phone like the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, we can actually see the difference. In the image shot with the S8 Plus, the noise levels are really low, and even when zoomed in, there is a lot of detail that is retained. We can easily see the words that are written to the left, and even the details which are in the shadows are captured quite well, which is not the case with the LENOVO P2's image. On the other hand, videos shot in low light are also normal and still have the same image stabilization problems like the ones that are shot in well-lit areas as well. So to sum it up, it is evident that camera in good lighting conditions does a really good job and mostly snaps pictures the way you want them in the very first shot. When it comes to photos clicked in poorly lit areas, it takes some adjustments to click good photos. There are also some low light modes which Lenovo has thrown, and these reduces the noise in the photos in post-processing, but that does not help a lot as the photos at times look artificial and are really soft. Having said that, we cannot expect a lot from the low light photos, keeping in mind the price at which the device is available. So the camera is definitely not bad, but it is not a camera-oriented phone like the Moto G5 Plus in the same segment. But it is definitely better than most of the other devices in different aspects. What are your thoughts on the camera of the LENOVO P2? Feel free to pen your experiences in the comment section below. While you're here, like and share the video, and do not forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon to get notified as soon as the next video is live on TechXplicit. This is Abhi. Over and out.